Welcome back, YouTube, and we're going to talk about the Capital One auto loan and how you can use your prior relationship with Capital One to in turn be able to purchase a car and take advantage of that relationship and getting the best rate that you can get with your score. So a lot of us have started off with the Capital One secured card. A lot of us have started off with the Capital One Platinum, and we've used Capital One as a gateway to get into the credit world. So there's so many people that are going to tell you, stay away from Capital One. Capital One is horrible. Don't use them. There's so many other options, all these things, but they're also not going to tell you the benefits to using Capital One. And what I've seen happen for so many people that gets knocked out or forgotten, which is the ability to build a relationship with Capital One and turn that relationship around into high travel cards like the Venture, into, a Quicksilver, a daily cash back card, into a auto loan with great rates, into a home mortgage. Because remember, Capital One is a bank. So when you're starting off with a bank and building that banking relationship, and to think that so many people are able to get access for just $50. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that ability. So you're able to get that secured card for just $50. Hold on to that secured card. Try not to let it close because of what I'm about to tell you next. Boom. So I have experienced a lot of people who are trying to get finance for cars, and they're getting really, really bad deals from dealerships, upwards of 30%. And what I've seen and noticed is for people who previously are people who are prior Capital One members before they go to apply for the auto loan, they tend to get great rates for their credit scores, as well as Capital One tends to be pretty lenient about their lending practices. If you have a high score, if you're in the upper sixes, more than likely they're not going to ask you for income verification, and they're going to approve you for a pretty decent amount of car. If you're in the upper fives, I've seen people get approved, not great interest rates. You're talking maybe 14%, 12%, but also not horrible for someone who's in the fives. But just by having that prior relationship, they're able to get that pre-approval. And now what do they have to do? Provide income verification. And with a sub 600 score, they have a better chance at getting a decent interest rate than people with certain banks and good scores. So think about that. There's people with prime scores who are getting worse interest rates than some people who have subprime scores who are going through Capital One, being able to use this strategy of having a prior relationship. Now, once you go through this pre-approval process, like I said, Capital One has pre-approval for their auto loans. Take advantage of that. Get that pre-approval done, especially if you're already a Capital One member, because it's just as easy as typing in and logging into your account. They're going to ask you a couple questions like, what's your income? How long have you been at your job? But past that, it's pretty easy and pretty simple to fill out that pre-approval. And once you fill it out, once you fill out that pre-approval, it's just great. They're going to give you your interest, as well as how much you're approved for and how many months you're able to spread out that loan. So they're going to give you all your loan terms. If you're refinancing, they're going to ask you for info on your current loan. And then you're going to fill out your e-promissory note at that point. If you are purchasing the car with someone else, they may ask you to fill out a paper promissory note rather than an e-promissory note and have it notarized. That's just so that they can verify that this person and you are on the same page, that they're not going to be caught in the middle of a sticky situation, and that whatever deal they work out with you is not going to be a conflict of interest for whoever else you are banking with, whoever else is purchasing this car with you and signing for you, or did previously sign for you if you're refinancing out of a co-ownership into your own name. Now, once you've gone through all that, you take your pre-approval to a dealership, or you sent over all that information from your current loan. If you're refinancing to Capital One, either way, they're going to pay out, whether it be the dealer or the prior loan, and then you just have a wait period. Now, that wait period varies. Typically, it's about 2 months. And once, you go through that wait period, typically, even before that wait period, they're going to give you they're going to put that account in your Capital One online banking. So if you're looking to refinance, even once you get through Capital One, this is the perfect time, because you can start paying that loan down early. Even with paying down your loan early, even if they don't refinance you, it's going to put your payments out early, which I always recommend, because that way, in the case of something like what we're in now, the pandemic, boom, you're already 2-3 payments ahead. So when something hits, you lose your job or whatever it is that occurs, you're still in the position to win financially. So now that you put yourself in a winner's position, you're always going to be ahead. It's going to knock down interest early. It's going to knock down your principal. You're going to pay your car off early. Why not do it regardless? Now, of course, like I said, that new loan is populated. You're beginning to make payments, and now you get to choose whether you want to refinance, whether you want to keep that rate. But you're going to be locked into one of the best rates you're going to get for your score, because you're with a bank you have a previous relationship with. So with that being said, as always, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you guys want to see next down in the comments, as well as if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything to add to the conversation, just drop it down in that comment box below, and we'll see you guys.